So to make our strawberry tote bag, you will be needing green yarn for the handle or the stem. You're going to need some pink yarn for the body of the strawberry, and we're going to be using white to make the seeds. You can use whatever color combination you want. This is just what I used. Now all of this is going to be medium weight for 100% cotton yarn, and I'm also using a 4.5mm hook. We're going to begin by making the strap or the stem for this strawberry bag, and what you're going to do is create a slip knot, and you're going to go ahead and chain a total of 100. Now that you have chained 100, you're going to keep your chain length really straight because we're going to go to the first chain and we're going to slip knot. So keep it nice and straight, and once you found that first one, go ahead and slip stitch into that first chain, just like that. So from here, go ahead and chain up 2. This is going to count as a double crochet, and we're going to go ahead and create a double crochet into every single chain. So I've chained up 2, so that means for my next double crochet, I'm going to go into this next chain space right here. I'm going to place a double crochet. Now you're going to want to go ahead and create a double crochet all along the length of this chain, and then at the end I'm going to show you what to do when we meet back here at the front. So go ahead and create a double crochet all around. Okay, I only have 2 chains left here, so I'm going to show you how to finish this up. So double crochet in the final 2 chains like this. And then we're going to slip stitch to the top of this first double crochet chain. So you're going to find the second chain from the bottom and slip stitch. Okay. So now that we've done this, we're going to start the body of the bag. So we're going to go up and chain 2 again, and in this same chain space that we chained 2 out of, you're going to be placing a double crochet. Okay, so that counts as 1 cluster. So now you're going to go into the next double crochet and you're going to place 2 double crochets together. So begin a double crochet, you're not going to finish. Yarn over again into the same chain, begin a double crochet, and then when you have 3 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So that's another cluster. So that's a 2 double crochet together cluster. And we're going to make those clusters for a total of 20 times. So right now we have 2, and we're just going to keep going until we have made 20 clusters. So again, it's just 2 double crochets together in each chain space until you have 20 clusters. So go ahead and finish your clusters, and then I will meet you after 20. Okay, so now that I've made 20, go ahead and double count that you have 20 clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So after you've confirmed that you have 20, go ahead and chain up 1 and just cut off your yarn. So now you have something that looks like this, and this is going to be 1 handle. So go ahead and repeat this exact same step so that you have a total of 2 handles. Now that you have your 2 handles, we're going to go ahead and get started on the strawberry part, or the body. So we're just going to lay these 2 side by side, and we're going to start with 1. So we're going to take our pink yarn, or whatever yarn color you choose for your strawberry bag, and you want to make a slip knot, and then you're going to take your first handle and you're going to find a space between the 2 clusters. So this is the first cluster, and then this is the second. So we're going to be entering right in between those 2. It's not going to be a chain space, it's just the space between the clusters. So then grab your pink yarn and go ahead and chain up 3. So this is going to count as your first double crochet, and then inside that same space place another double crochet. So just like that. So go ahead and chain 1 and then find the space between the next set of clusters and place another 2 double crochets. And we're just going to repeat this. So chain 1, next space, chain 1, and then 2 double crochets in the next cluster. Sorry, 2 double crochets. So repeat this all across the length of your strap right here, and we're going to end right here, right in between the last 2 clusters. So go ahead and place 2 double crochets and a chain 1 all across the length. Alright, so I'm almost done completing my length here. I have 2 more sets of clusters, so I'm going to be placing another set of double crochets in there. Just like that. Okay, so from here we're going to be taking our second strap and doing the exact same thing. However, when we join this strap to this one, we're not going to be chaining 1 between the clusters. So without a chain 1, go ahead and place 2 double crochets in the first set between the clusters. So just like that. So you see it's now connected, but there's no chain 1 space, and I went in between the first set and the second set of clusters. So for this, you're just going to repeat everything you did on the first strap, just placing 2 double crochets between a set of clusters and making sure that you chain 1 between each set of double crochets. Okay, so just continue this, and then I will meet you when you reach the end to show you how to join the other side of the strap. Okay, so now that I'm approaching my corner, I just placed a stitch marker here because you'll notice as the rounds continue to go around, it gets a little bit hard to see the corner sometimes, so I just put a stitch marker to show me where I'm at all times. Okay, so I'm approaching my corner here, and I have 1 more space here, so let's continue with 2 double crochets in there. Okay, so now that I'm approaching my corner, I will not be putting a set of double crochets between these 2. I'm just going to go ahead and jump across to the other side. No chain space, just go straight into these 2 double crochets here and place your 2 double crochets. Again, you never want to chain space between the corners, so then it looks like that. Okay. So again, just continue this all the way around, and then I'm going to show you how to finish up this row and keep repeating the same pattern. Alright, I'm about to approach the end of my row here, and again I just placed another stitch marker in this corner to make it easier to see. And I have 1 more space, so let's finish it up together. Okay, so to end the rounds, you are going to be joining to the beginning of the row. Again, do not chain 1 because this is a corner. So immediately after making those 2 double crochets, you're going to find the 3rd chain from the bottom and slip stitch into that. And again, we always need to end up in the first chain space to the left. So we're going to slip stitch into the double crochet and then finally slip stitch into the chain space. And we're just going to continue repeating everything we did. So again, to start the row, you always chain 3 and then double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. And you're just going to continue to repeat this pattern until you get down to the very tip of the strawberry, and I will show you how to complete the very bottom of the strawberry. So again, just continue this pattern. You can see the strawberry bag is starting to take shape. And then here's the finished one. So you're going to keep going. It's going to taper out like this, and then as you're decreasing every corner, it's going to naturally taper inwards, and then I will show you what to do when we get to around this part to show you how to close both sides. But just keep going, and then I will meet you towards the end. Alright, I am almost done with the strawberry, so I'm going to show you how to close this up. So you can see here I have my corners right here, and I only have 3 double crochets on each side of the strawberry. So 1, 2, 3, and then if I flip it on the other side, I also have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to close up this row right now because in the next row we're going to be joining these pieces together. So I haven't finished this row, so let's finish it up together. So I'm approaching the beginning of this round, so I'm just going to slip stitch because it's a corner. And then again, I always want to end up in this chain space right here, so I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the double crochet. And then before I slip stitch into this chain space, I'm actually just going to press both of these sides together. So you can see I have the front side and the back side. I'm going to press it together so that these 2 chain spaces line up, and I'm going to slip stitch into that. So just like that. So now let's create our final round. So we're going to chain 3, and going through both of these sides, I'm going to be placing a double crochet and then chain 1 and then place a double crochet right here. And another one to complete the strawberry. So just like that. And as you can see, we put those 2 sides together. And if you like, from here you can turn around and just slip stitch all across the length of these chains to just give it a little more of a sturdy bottom. So slip stitch all across the length and in the chain space. And then from here you can go ahead and chain 1 and just cut off your yarn. So now you can see that is the bottom of our bag. And then from here, we're just going to take some ribbon, and we are going to be placing ribbons all across the bag to make it look like the strawberry seeds. So what you're going to want to do is take your white yarn, and you're going to make a bunch of little strings like this. It can be any length that you want. And then I will show you how I put it on my strawberry bag. Okay, so when it comes to the ribbons for the bag, again, you can use whatever color you want to represent the seeds. I'm going to use white, and I think I'm just going to start on the 4th row from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to find this middle stitch right here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4th row, and then this middle double crochet set here. I'm just going to tie a ribbon. Again, this ribbon can be as long as you like or as short as you like. It's up to you. It might be easier to cut the ribbon after you make it, so you have more space to work with. But I'm just going to place it right here in the middle, and then straighten it out like that. And then from here, I'm just going to jump another 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this row, I'm going to offset the ribbons. So if this was the middle chain, I'll put it like right here. So maybe the 3rd cluster from the bottom. Again, it's completely up to you wherever you want to put your seeds. This is just where it's going to make the most sense to me. So put one here, that, and then I'll do one on the exact same stitch from the other side. So I went 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, so right here. Okay, so I'm just going to jump up another couple rows, and I'm going to be placing another ribbon. Again, you can go up however many rows you want, or however little rows you want. Whatever looks the most aesthetically pleasing to you, do that. So I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'll do 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this round, I'll offset these ribbons, so I'll put one right in the middle. Okay, well, this completes the strawberry bag tutorial. I hope you enjoyed following along with me, and I hope you really like this pattern I created. If you decide to make your own, please let me know what colors you decide to choose, because I'd love to see what sort of creative color combinations you all come up with. And if you decide to use something else for the seeds, maybe you could use beads or a different type of crochet. That would look amazing too. I'd love to see that. So let me know in the comments below what you decide to do, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.